Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magical phrase that could open doors to untold riches and dangers. This phrase was open sesame, and it held the power to unlock hidden treasures and reveal secrets that had been buried for centuries. In the quiet of the night, as the stars twinkled in the sky, a young boy named Ali sat by his grandmother's side, eager to hear the tale of Alibaba and the 40 thieves. His eyes widened with wonder as his grandmother began to speak, her voice soft and soothing in the dim light of the flickering candle. "Listen closely, my dear," she said, "for the story I'm about to tell you is one of great adventure and discovery." Ali nodded, pulling his blanket closer as he settled in for the tale. The phrase "open sesame," his grandmother explained, was more than just a magical command. It was a symbol of the hidden wonders that exist in our world, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek them out. In the story of Ali Baba, these words were the key to a cave filled with unimaginable riches, guarded by a band of cunning thieves. As Ali listened, he could almost see the cave in his mind's eye, a dark, mysterious opening in the side of a mountain, concealing treasures beyond his wildest dreams. He imagined Ali Baba standing before the entrance, his heart pounding with excitement and fear as he uttered those fateful words, "Open sesame." But the story wasn't just about finding treasure, his grandmother continued. It was about the thrill of discovery, the excitement of venturing into the unknown. "You see, Ali," she said, her eyes twinkling, "life is full of hidden doors and secret passages. Sometimes all it takes is the right words or the right actions to open them up and reveal the wonders that lie beyond." Ali nodded, understanding dawning in his young mind. He thought about the times he had been afraid to try something new, to explore a place he hadn't been before. Maybe, he realized, those were his own open sesame moments, opportunities to discover something amazing, if only he had the courage to take them. As the story unfolded, Ollie learned that open sesame wasn't just about opportunity, it was also about risk. His grandmother's voice grew serious as she described the dangers that Ali Baba faced once he discovered the thieves' secret. "With great treasure comes great peril," she warned. The same words that opened the door to riches also exposed Ali Baba to the wrath of the 40 thieves. Ali shivered, pulling his blanket tighter. He could imagine the fear Ali Baba must have felt, knowing that the thieves were searching for him, determined to protect their secret at any cost. But even as he felt scared, Ali couldn't help but feel a thrill of excitement. After all, wasn't that what made adventures so exciting, the balance between danger and reward? His grandmother smiled, seeing the mix of emotions on Ollie's face. "Life is like that too, my dear," she said gently. "Every time we step into the unknown, we take a risk. But without taking those risks, we might miss out on the most wonderful experiences and discoveries. As the story continued, Ollie learned about how Alibaba used his cleverness to outsmart the thieves. He listened, and as his grandmother described how Alibaba's quick thinking and resourcefulness helped him overcome seemingly impossible challenges. You see, she said, sometimes the most powerful magic isn't in the words we say, but in how we use our minds to solve problems. Ollie nodded, feeling a surge of inspiration. He thought about the challenges he faced in his own life, the difficult math problems at school, the arguments with his friends, the times when he felt scared or unsure. Maybe, he realized, he could approach these problems the same way Alibaba did, with courage, creativity, and determination. As the story neared its end, Ollie's grandmother leaned in close, her voice dropping to a whisper. The real magic of Open Sesame, she said, is that it reminds us to be curious, to be brave, and to always keep exploring. Because you never know what wonders you might find if you're willing to take that first step into the unknown. Ollie's eyes were heavy now, but his mind was buzzing with excitement. As he drifted off to sleep, he imagined himself standing before a great stone door, the words "Open Sesame" on his lips. In his dreams, the door swung open, revealing a world of endless possibilities and adventures. The next morning, Ollie woke up with a new sense of purpose. As he got ready for school, he thought about the story his grandmother had told him. He realized that every day was full of open sesame moments, chances to learn, to grow, and to discover new things about himself and the world around him. As he walked to school, Ollie looked at his surroundings with new eyes. The old tree in the park that he passed every day, what secrets might it hold? The grumpy old man who sat on his porch, what stories could he tell? Even his classroom, which had sometimes seemed boring and familiar, now felt like a cave of wonders, filled with knowledge waiting to be uncovered. Throughout the day, Ollie found himself saying "Open Sesame" in his head whenever he faced a challenge or felt unsure. It wasn't magic, he knew, but it gave him the courage to raise his hand in class, to try a new game at recess, and to talk to a classmate he had always been too shy to approach before. As the days went by, Ollie discovered that the more he embraced this open sesame attitude, the more exciting his life became. He found hidden talents he never knew he had, made new friends, and learned things that amazed and delighted him. And while not every adventure was as thrilling as finding a cave full of treasure, each discovery, no matter how small, felt like a victory. One evening, as Ollie sat with his grandmother again, he told her about all the ways the story of Open Sesame had changed his life. His grandmother listened with a proud smile, her eyes twinkling with joy and a hint of mischief. "You know," she said, leaning in close, "the most wonderful thing about Open Sesame is that its magic never runs out. No matter how old you get, No matter how many doors you've opened, there are always new adventures waiting for those who are brave enough to seek them out. Ollie nodded, feeling a warmth spread through his chest. He knew that no matter what challenges he faced in the future, he would always have the courage to say open sesame and step boldly into the unknown. As the stars began to twinkle outside, Ollie snuggled close to his grandmother, ready for another bedtime story. But this time, he knew that the real adventures, the ones that would shape his life and help him grow, were waiting for him in the world beyond his bedroom door. And with the magic of open sesame in his heart, he was ready to face them all.